everyone, so welcome back to my channel. This is my fourth video, which is today we're focusing on the listening skills. So let me introduce myself. I'm teacher Husna, as you may know or may not know. So I'm gonna be your teacher today. So I hope you can enjoy today's video. So for today's video, I'm gonna focus on the unit 8 image, which is the listening skills. So let's get started. So before we start, of course, I'm going to tell you the objective for today's video, for today's lesson, which is the first one. Because this is listening skill, so I want this objective, it must be to listen to 5 people talking about clothes and appearance and match the speakers 1 until 5 with the statements. I will explain more about this when we start with the activity. And then for the second one is answer question about their feelings. And then the third one is give reaction to every problem given by the teacher. So this is more like a discussion because our main skill is listen and then our complementary skill is speaking. And then the next one, okay, before we start with the activity, the most serious activity, we going to do the pre-lesson. So the pre-lesson for today is very easy. So the first one, what you're going to do is find your favorite picture and share with your classmate. So this is my student have to do. They have to find their favorite picture, only one picture, and then share with the classmate. And then next, they have to describe the picture chosen with an emotion that you could describe the picture. For example, I chose my family picture, and then I'm describing emotion for it: happy, or maybe sad, or maybe angry. It can be any emotion that you would like to share with your friends. And then the third one, once it's your turn, share with your classmate. And then after you have shared with your classmate, and then what I'm going to do now, very simple activity, which is you have to find one adjective for yourself that could describe yourself for like people for the first time they're meeting you. So what adjective that is suitable for you, for people that, oh, she is this kind of person, but this is your own adjective. So you can be like humble Husna, something like that. So it can be anything, adjective that you have learned from the elementary or maybe until high school. And then this is the thing that you have to share during this pre-lesson, which is you have your name. Please state your name first, and then please describe your favorite picture. Then you can describe your favorite picture and then the adjective. Okay, for the next one is activity 1. Are you ready for the activity 1? You remember the first objective? Yes, the first objective is this is when you open your textbook 115. This is the listening skills that you have to focus on. So the instruction is listen to 5 people talking about clothes and appearance and match the speakers 1 until 5 with the statement A to F. There is one extra statement which you do not need to use. So I will give you the link below, the audio for this, and that you can use in your class, or you can listen to me and try to do this activity together. So as you can see here, we have 5 speakers, but we have 6 statements. So we have to take out one statement after you found the matching statements and the speaker. So you have to do this with your classmate, with the class, okay? After you've done this, of course, I'm going to show you the answer. So this is the answer. As you can see here, for the speaker one, it's actually talking about I would have got in trouble if I had changed my appearance. So as you can see, if you can hear the first audio, the first speaker, they will talk about the choice that her sister chose for her, and then she ended up choose the other one, like black and red. So she chose other color, which is when if she chose the same color as her sister has suggested, it could be the same as classmate, as the other students, as other people there. So the speaker one matches with E, with statement E, and then for the speaker 2 matches with statement C, and then for the speaker 3 matches with statement A, speaker 4 matches with statement B, and then speaker 5 matches with statement F. So the statement that are not used in this activity is statement D. I hate it when people borrow my clothes. So in this, all of the speaker, they didn't say about borrowing clothes, hating something. So D must be excluded in the speakers and the statements. Okay, so this is the answer. So for the next one, we move on to the activity 2. as you can see here, activity 2. So as I said, we will focusing on the activity 2. What is the activity 2? So activity 2 is actually discussion, your class discussion. So for the first question is, have you been to similar situation as the speaker? And the statement that have been given. And then number 2, if they have younger or older brother who borrow their clothes, what will you feel? So if the student have brother or have a sister, what would they feel if their siblings, borrow the clothes? They're happy, they will give them or they will not give them. So you can discuss regarding this. And then if you borrow your siblings' clothes, what will your siblings react? If you have a sibling, so what will they react if you want to borrow the clothes? So we can discuss this, and then what you learn about your classmate. So when we talk about this, we trying to focus on their speaking here, because we want them to having a discussion among themselves so that they can learn about each other regarding this. So maybe when they go to school, they know, this person doesn't really like to share the things, this person like to share the things. So from here we get to know our classmate much more better. So we can discuss about this. For example, if have you been to a similar situation, I will say yes, I have been to a similar situation. If I have younger or older brother or sister who borrow their clothes, what would you feel? What would I feel? I do have a older sister, and sometimes we share our clothes, because even though I'm much more bigger than my older sister, but we always share. But sometimes we fight, of course. And then if I borrow a sibling, if I borrow my sibling clothes, what would my sibling wear? It depends on the situation. My sibling likes them sometimes. She doesn't mind, and sometimes she do mind. She's like, I want to wear this tomorrow, so I cannot let you borrow this. So it depends on the situation. If we're in the, how can I say, a better relationship at the time, so maybe it would be easier for me to ask to borrow her clothes. If not, I will never ask her. So that is for me. And then what I learned, so if I was with my classmate, I listen to every each of them opinions regarding this, so we can discuss regarding this. We can, I can discuss that. My sister is this kind of person. My friend is like this kind of person. So when we met, we know the person dislike and like regarding something. So next one, we're gonna do the exercise, which is it's Kahoot time. So I will show you the screen regarding the Kahoot question. So we'll see right now. Okay, so if you have your Kahoot, you can open the Kahoot and then you put on the link, put on the pin. So I put in, so I will give you the preview of this exercise. So I put 83574987. So Kahoot, as you may know, Kahoot is actually like a quiz, but it's only a live quiz. So what I have to do, if they ask the creator, so I have to show this on the class, and then they have to join on the lifetime. It cannot be after class, it only can be joined on the live class. So I already put down my, as you can see here, my code. So I will join. So I put my name, Husna, as my name is Husna, teacher Husna. Okay, go. So as you can see here, teacher Husna is there. So I can start now. So my student can join using their phone or maybe their laptop. So this is an exercise of vocabulary. So the first question is, okay, I fell out with him after he broke my MP4 player and we haven't spoken since. Fell out. I fell out with me. So you can choose your answer here in your phone. So the answer is, you can choose any of your answer. So let me move my pictures first so everyone can see. Okay, so answer this one. I will give them like 60 seconds because I believe it might be like internet problem or something like that. So yes, I'm answering wrong. So the true answer is this one, the blue one. Have an agreement with somebody and no longer be friendly, because here they stated we haven't spoken since. And then for the next one, Okay, so teachers didn't get any score. Try our best next time. So who do you think? I think after my mother or my father. So you can see here we have look or we have like older member of your family, think and find solution, continue to support somebody even in a difficult situation, go to somebody for help or advice. So I will choose this one. Oh, sorry. The phone. Oh, I got it right. So this is how you play the game. So the scoreboard, if you have like my class, I have 35 students, so there will be 25 people in here, depending if they can join or if they could not join. If they could not join, I will ask them to actually write their answer on their book, inside the book, on the book, because I want them to also include it in this Kahoot. Not only the people who can actually join the Kahoot, but also if they could not join the Kahoot, it's also fine. Okay, so we have what Steve has a problem. He usually turn to his best friend. So turn to, what's the meaning of turn to? So let's find. You can also do it together. You can put your answer in the comments down below, because we want to do it together, right? So go to somebody for advice. So I choose this one. So I put on my phone. Yes, it is correct. Okay, so I got my points there. So for the first question, fourth is the two friends sat down after the argument to try and work out the differences. Work out. What does the work out mean? I think it's think and find the solution. So is correct. Yes, that is the meaning. And then for the fifth question, the only person who stood by me throughout my illness was my cousin. So the word stood by. Stood by. What does that mean, stood by? So stood by, it means continue to support somebody even in the difficult situation. So that is the answer. Oh, so you can see that your student actually participate in the class. Many young boys look at their famous football players and try to copy them. So look up to, what's the meaning of look up to? Admire and respect. Very good. And then for the seventh question, Ellen and Richard have many arguments, but they usually make up in the end. What does make up mean? Becoming friends again. So I put here. Okay, is this correct? And then for the eighth question, when David told Faye the bad news, she just broke down completely. So broke down, what does it mean by broke down? Lose control and start crying. Okay, very good students, very good. So this is the answer. And then good job. So we only have 8 questions here, just to practicing for you to use the new vocabulary, to learn new vocabulary, to use the new vocabulary here as we learn here. Okay, so next, so we can see here the places of all the students. Of course, we don't have number 3 and number 3 because there's only me here. So the number 1 would be TCH41210. So because I'm the only one who played this game, if there's another students or another people in here, that could also be the next one. Okay, so that is for the difficult. So this one, because I didn't answer, so Kahoot is actually helping you to know the understanding of your students, of your friends. Okay, so that is for Kahoot. So we move on to the slides. So we're done with the Kahoot, and then, so before we end our class, so let me meet the celebrities worldwide. So as you can see here, we have 4 celebrities here. You may know them and you may not know them. So the first one is who? You can write down in the comment below, so that maybe some people know and some people may not know. So I would just want to challenge you if you know these celebrities or not. So put down in the comment below. And then the first one is actually Park Seo-joon or Seo-joon Park. He is an actor in Korea. He also will be participating in the next Marvel. So please participate for his next movie maybe. And then the second one is Mira Fizal. She is a Malaysian celebrity. She is an actress, very beautiful actress. And then the third one, let me tell you who doesn't know this person. This is Shah Rukh Khan. He is a Bollywood actor. he is like, I can say, a legend during my younger times, also during our parents' times. So I believe that everyone know about him, Shah Rukh Khan. And then the fourth one is Taylor Swift. She is a singer, a very good singer. She has a lot of songs. So maybe you can search about them. So the first one is Park Seo-joon, Mira Filza, Shah Rukh Khan, and Taylor Swift. So this is the celebrities worldwide. So we move on to the summary. So summary for today, we actually learn about listen about the appearance and about the statements, borrowing or using someone's, is it good or is it not, are you the one who like to share your thing with other people or not. So but for me it's like it is good for you to share, but you have to think, is everything is okay to share, or some may not be good for you to share. So it depending on you yourself, because some people like to share their thing and some may not. So you have to understand that one particular person point of view, if they like or they dislike. So then we also learn about the discussion about like I said, the discussion before on activity 2. And then we also do Kahoot, which is Kahoot we learn about vocabulary, the new vocabulary. Maybe you never heard about the vocabulary before, so you got them during this how can I say, this Kahoot game, because Kahoot is very amazing if you wanted to do or make it as your exercise with your students, because they will feel like, oh, I want to answer fastly, I want to get this right, because it's kind of like practicing your student skills of reading fast, like participate in the class. And then that is for the summary. Okay, so now this is the end of the class and today's lesson. So did you have fun? Well, I really hope you did. And thank you for your participation in today's activity. Maybe you do some activity from today's lesson, and you join the Kahoot also by answering in your notebook. And I hope you enjoy for today's video, and see you on the next video. Bye, see you next time. Thank you.